Bill with Fugly Push Go once again, and we are once again trying to make dirt track racing fun again, and doing interviews with different people that don't haven't maybe been on the front straight or just don't want to come up here and mention their sponsors and actually talk about who they are. Today we have Austin Kayton, and I said that right. Kayton.
Yep.
See, I already screwed this up. And I've known Austin now for about 3 years. I think I met you at the Winter Nationals the first time with those people. And thanks for coming. It's nice
Glad
to have
be
you.
here.
One of the nicest guys. He's a big guy, but don't let it scare you. He's one of the nicest guys in racing. So I'm just going to ask you some questions about yourself. How long have you been racing?
I have been driving for about 5 years now. I've been involved in racing my entire life.
That's awesome. Now, what got you into it? Did family?
Yep, I'm third generation. Grew up watching my uncle race. My dad had already retired. My grandpa had retired by the time I was around, but grew up watching my uncle do it, and that's all I ever wanted to be was at the racetrack.
Were they all in fender cars, or have you guys ran sprint cars, midgets? Or
we were, for the most part, fender cars. I mean, open wheel modifieds was a lot of it. We did a lot of dirt track in my youth, and then switched to asphalt for a little while, and then I came back to dirt track quite naturally.
Good choice. So where are you from originally?
I am from Arizona, born and raised.
Nice. So your family raced at Manzanita, I assume? And
Canyon mostly, a little bit of Manzanita, but we were a Canyon family.
Okay, nice. I'm a West Side guy, so I get it.
There you go.
I know tonight you're racing a pure stock. What other cars have you raced?
I started out in sport compacts, moved to pure stocks, hopped over to hobby stocks for a while, and now kind of bounce around with stock cars. Yeah.
So if somebody is watching this and seeing us talk to each other and they've never been to a dirt track before, what would you tell them to get them to come out here? And then when they do come out, what would you tell them to look out for that shows an example of what makes this so exciting?
So the biggest thing that I like to talk about when it comes to racing is the brotherhood of dirt track racing. Even at every level. You can watch the professionals that are getting paid to do this week in and week out, or the guys that come out here and do it on their last dime that they have for the week. If someone needs help, they're going to help each other.
Yep, absolutely.
Doesn't matter if you're racing the guy for the championship. You're going to help a guy out. And I love that so much about racing because
very true.
You don't see that in every sport.
Absolutely.
Someone else is struggling for something. They're going to be like, well, that sucks. Dirt track racing, we're all there. How can we help?
Yep, absolutely. It's amazing that there was a race a couple weeks ago where two guys wrecked each other on the track. Then they were over there drinking beer, fixing each other's cars later. So,
exactly.
You have a favorite racing memory?
My favorite racing memory, I tell people all the time, I've had a very short racing career to this point as far as driving goes, and I've already hit the pinnacle of my racing career. I'll never do anything cooler. And that's when I got to go run the original Bristol Dirt Nationals in 21.
What were you driving?
I was driving my compact then. Severely underpowered, well out of my league. But, man, it was the coolest thing I've ever done to this point. Probably the coolest thing I'll ever do.
To see those grandstands from inside the track.
It was nuts. I'd never been to the track before in my life, and to walk out and see that, and then to stand in the infield, it's breathtaking.
That's awesome, man. Good for you. All right, well, last night, you had a hard-fought second place. Let's see if you can do one more better tonight.
I sure hope.
All right, good luck, Austin. Thank you.
I appreciate it.